Today we're going wild camping on a bike.
Welcome to Lost in the Lakes, where you get brews, reviews, but best of all, views.
So we're going up Bleaberry Fell. I thought I'd take this steed with me, and I've got a lightweight setup. So hopefully I remembered everything, and I'll show you what I've got when we get up there. Nah. Okay, so got about 3/4 of the way up that hill, which shows how long I haven't been on this bike. So we're coming up to the top of Crag now. Sun's out and it's hot. 24 degrees when I set off. It's quite nice when there's a bit of a breeze, but dropping down here, there's no breeze at all, and it's just the sun right on my face. Oh, because I'm so unfit, I've left the bike down there, and just to get the views over here. This is the top of Crag. Might be a bit of wind noise as we get over the top here. Stunning views. When this sun sets down here, when you get up here, this all goes red, and on nice days like this you get some really nice sunsets. So because I'm going up Bleaberry Fell there, hopefully we get a nice sunset tonight. Still a few hours. I'm supposed to come in a bit tonight, but hopefully we have a dry night and hopefully a sunset and a sunrise. That would be so nice. Right, to show you that it's not always like this, there's still puddles. first 2 lovely days that we've had together for a long time. I just thought, pinch the opportunity to come out tonight. Stunning views in it. So gonna make a beeline for Bleaberry Fell, and we've got a nice little bit of downhill first. Little, not quick, but just nice enough. So I'll get that on the film and see how it comes out. I'm not sure with this mount that I've got. You know, normally I have a specific mount on my chest or one on my helmet, but this is what I take backpacking. So I thought I'd give it a go. See how it runs. Right, get back on the bike. Right, forgive me these brakes squealing. This is the first time I've done anything really on this bike, so I was hoping they'll bed in, but we'll soon see. Oof. Well, I've got a wet arse already. Great stuff. Hopefully it'll dry out in the weather. Right, we're going to be veering left now. Some guy coming down the way, I think. I've got plenty of time to dry out. Hopefully my bag's still dry. See that? It's the trouble with mountain bikes, you've got no mud guards. Well, it's warm enough, I think it'll be alright to stay dry or get dry again. Right, long boring climb all the way up now. So again, not too sure how that came out, but we'll see what it's like in the edit. So tonight's Wednesday. I normally camp on a weekend, but this is going to be the only opportunity to get some nice weather. I think the last time I was up here it was wintry and horrible. I was on my bike actually, and then the time before that it was like this. It was that COVID hot summer, early hot summer that we had, and I was getting my 1 hour's exercise. I was getting quite fit, and I could get up and down here in an hour. And I did. I've got a video somewhere of me going up Cat Bells and back. 1 hour, 1 minute it was. It was like a COVID challenge I set myself. Where could I go in 1 hour? Oh, and I figured out from my house to the top of Cat Bells and back. 1 hour. This push up here is just a long slog. Probably doesn't look anything in the camera, but it's just that angle that you can ride, but not enough to get off and push. So you've just got to keep grinding. Yeah, last time up here it was really windy and it made the trail really hard just to pick your right line. And it's like this, it's a lot easier. Just see Bleaberry up ahead there. Oh, so I'm just gonna go up here, get to a point where I'm not going to push as hard as I can. I'm already hot and sweaty. I want a chance to dry out before get in the tent and lie down. Yeah, so normally I'd push it a little bit further than this, up maybe to that point, but I think we've got all night, so we're going to enjoy it. Yeah, that camp. Oh, just see a guy over in the distance there flying. I was talking to him on the way up, and I was wondering how he was going to take off, but I didn't see it, but he's obviously flying. So he's a local guy, and I do believe he's mountain rescue. but I can't be too sure. I've got this little climb here, and then that last section there is a bit of a killer. It's not too bad when you're walking, but when you're pushing a bike in this heat. I sat here for a second just watching the guy traversing that cliff, and midges have already started congregating. There's a bit more of a breeze up here now. Getting a nice little breeze off the ocean. So if you can see over that way, you've got Bass Lake. You can just see the tip of Derwent. Up the way you've got Bass Lake, and then in the distance that other body of water there's the sea, and the last mountain on the left, if you can see it with this lens, is Scotland. So I don't know what that mountain's called. Should do. It's the sort of highest one you can see normally when the weather's clear. I'm just at the base of these steps here, and this is going to be the slog, and then flick, and then it's on my back. Right. Yeah, it's so much easier doing this. Well, that was harder than I remember. I always thought bikepacking was easy. Not bikepacking. Hiker biking. That's what I did. I mean, that's just a short section, but... Well, that's the cairn that you can see from down the bottom. But it's not the summit cairn. Hell of a cairn now. I think every man and his dog's bloody put a stone on that. Nice little push up to the top now. Start looking for somewhere to pitch. There's this bit here, but when you get stunning views, but it's still on a bit of a slope, so we'll carry on up. God, they like the cairns up here, don't they? The size of this one. It shows it's another busy fell. Look at them views, stunning. This here normally is really boggy. Bleaberry and Hightove and all that is really famous for how boggy they are. So much so they have put a new footpath up there, but it still gets bad. So you can see even in dry weather. Right, little push up here. Pick your line. Go totally off course. And muscle on through. So yeah, I forgot about this. The actual summit cairn is a little shaded bit itself, really. When you're on a bike, you don't really see them as much. They're sort of hovering just behind you when you're moving. You turn around. I don't know if you can see them, but they're all hovering around me now. There is a lot of midges hanging around over right on the summit itself. So I've walked around a bit, they've kind of vacated from me. Oh, I need to dry this bloody top off. It's soaking wet. Now this tent, because it's a bike packing tent, that's what I thought, bring it. It's got like a little drying line on it and stuff on the inside, so hopefully I can use it for what I originally bought it for 7 months ago. Oh, I'm walking like this just because my back's so wet, and I don't want to take my top off because there's so many midges, because there's no wind at all, there's nothing, so I can get the inner up and walk around with it. You ready? Sorry about this, but I'm eating alive so much. I normally do some sort of tent thing, but I'm going to try and get all this shit in my tent without the midges getting at me. Look, see that little black thing there? Midge. Well, mosquitoes, everything. Right, okay. Need to go for a walk, come back, and then throw everything in. Because they're following me, so I'm going to wander off that way, and then come back, and then hopefully they're all off my bags and things, because there's nothing really for them to have or eat or attack or whatever. But right, back in a minute. Right, I'm in the tent. I haven't put the fly sheet on yet. It's probably still about 24 degrees out there, so it's quite good because I can still see the views and I can see if anyone's up at the summit, so I can say hi to them. I'm in my bug free, well, one fly got in but I managed to swat it, so you can see them starting to go. But I can see the design on this, why they've done this. You know, if you're out back bikepacking, look at that, you can still see the clouds, so you can lie down and I mean, obviously people looking in can see, but if you know it's not going to rain at night, you can have some great views. Just noticed a bug there. Got it. But yeah, you could do actual stargazing. I'm not sure if I'll risk it tonight because it is supposed to rain in the morning. Right, okay, I'll give you a rundown of my lightweight backpacking camping kit. Now, I say lightweight with inverted commas because I've gone for lightweight but a bit of longevity. So obviously this tent with the fly is 900 grams with the fly sheet and bag. Say lightweight, it's a bikepacking one. It comes with quite a sturdy bag that you can use as a bar bag, so you can put it on your handlebars. So I've put it in that thing, so that's still got the fly sheet in it, so I've put it in like an Osprey lightweight bag just to cut the grams, I suppose. It's more for packability and size. So that's the tent. Now let's give you a rundown of what I've got. So I've obviously got my mic. In this bit here I've got my electronics, so batteries for the camera and USB-C. That's my heavyweight power bank, which is 71 watt hours. That thing weighs a lot, so I could really cut down on it. This is my I got it off my gravel bike actually, so it's my lightweight sort of thing what I use. So I've got like a lock, so I'm just gonna chuck it round the wheel and put it on the tent so I can hear if anyone at night. Hopefully not. This is my lightweight fix your puncher kit that's popped out and snapped already, so I'll have to sort that out. What else have I got in here? I have brought that because I do like using that. So again, we're not ultra lightweight, we can go a bit more. This is an old Packlite Gore-Tex Berghaus jacket, which I've had for ages, which works quite well. I'm pulling these out, you know, not really knowing what's going to come. For some reason I've got 2 chicken curries. I do like chicken curry, so there we go. This is my Alp Kit thermal down jacket, which is again lightweight. Can't remember how many grams, but there we go. It's more about the packability. My trusty Thermarest NeoAir NXT, the quieter one. I mean, I've even got my little blow up thing in there as well, a little electronic blow up thing. I'm digging deeper. Nemo what's that one? The Philo Elite pillow, which is great, and again lightweight. And the Ultra 80 Alp Kit Ultra 80, which is a Primaloft bag. Last time I used it was on the top of let's have a look. You can see on the top of Lonsdale, just over there, and it was freezing. But tonight it's going to be different. And cook set, which I'll get back to in a minute. What else have I got in here? Oh yeah, I've got my little towel because I thought I might get a bit sweaty, which I have, because I'm on my bike. And then that's it. I've got 2 litres of water in there in my platypus bag, and trusty Trekker chair, so I can be comfortable at night. Sit up. I think that's it. Oh, what have I got here? Ah, yeah. So some Allen keys, because I'm on the bike. So I've got the Allen keys there as well. I think that's it. So that's all my stuff. Right, let's get back to this one. This is my cook set, which I've put together, and it's MSR Minimalist. It's the Minimalist cook set. So I've managed to get a everything in here, and also a wind burner. So I've got a Optimus folding tie spoon. Not used this yet, so yeah, you do that, and then that, which widens it out. So there's me spork. I've got the pocket rocket, which is your sort of standard gas thing that everyone uses. I've used a bit of sort of thick foil that I could use as a wind block. It doubles up in size and I can go around there. I've got my gas, and then in the bottom I've got my lighter. So this is the MSR Minimalist kit, or solo kit, something like that. Which means you get your cup, I suppose. You could use that as a cup, and that's it. That's all you've got. Now what I have forgot is a brew, so I'm stuck with water, so I might end up just having both of these, to be honest. Starting to get a bit cooler outside as well. Still got some great views. Oh. Right, there is a few things I forgot. I was going to bring some thermals. The wind's picking up a bit now, so I might venture outside and see if I can get this fly sheet on and get this pegged down as well, because it's not even pegged down. But yeah, that's my mess. That's why I've managed to get everything down to 6 kilograms, 6.2, and like I said, I haven't got ultra lightweight, but I've gone for longevity as well. You know, these things a lot sturdier than the titanium ones. Got an extra cup, and yeah, that's it. Right, okay, I'm going to get sorted. I think this sun's going to start going down soon, and I need to get this tent properly pegged down if this wind picks up anymore, especially the way it's going. It's changed direction, so I'll have to see what direction it's going, because this back of this tent is vertical, so we don't want wind coming this way. So the midges have died down a bit. I've put on my thermal jacket, and I forgot how good this tent is. It's nice and wide at the top. It's not good in windy conditions, but
it's good to sit down and chill out, but it looks like we're going to get a nice sunset tonight. Look at that, there we go. Right, so you can see Bass Lake there, and then just in the distance there you've got the sea, and then that black bit there, it looks like a cloud, is Scotland. Which from here is probably about, as the bird flies, probably about 50 miles, something like that. You can see the Pennines over there. Yeah, like I say, you do get 360 views from here. It's really good. And there's no wind at all, which is brilliant. Well, I've had my tea and it got dark really quickly. Just been watching the internet stuff, some YouTube, as you do, but look outside. All you can see is Keswick lit up. Right, so it's probably only about 10 o'clock now, so look. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to get to bed because I need to get up in the morning, so I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Right, let's have a look outside. The bike's still here, which is good. Still quite early on, so sun hasn't rose yet, so it's still a bit chilly outside. Right, there's the tent, there's the bike, survived the night, and there's the morning sunrise. So we haven't got much of a sunrise, but it's still clear. You can still see Scotland over that way. Probably the first morning I've been able to do that this year, that I've camped up on the fells, just because every morning that I've woke up it's always been claggy. But yeah, and this is the 360 views that you get up here. Probably I think it's one of these fells like Wallercrag down there and Catbell's just over there. You're just slightly higher than Catbell's, but it's one of these fells which is not many folk really go up it. It doesn't really sort of lead to many places, and you don't. Yeah, well, you get the view of a lake there, but it's not like a classic view like you get off Catbell's. But this one, it's quite a nice flat plateau, quite an easy walk up. That little scramble at the end there's not much of a scramble really. It's just a few steps. But yeah, you do get a nice 360 view. I'll just walk over to the other side here. You know, it's quite an unassuming top really, because you've got all these little tops. But when I was a scout, we camped off down there somewhere, and I do want to find it, because I do remember it was my first ever camp under a tarp, and back then it was a proper tarp. The scout leaders had lugged a proper tarpaulin up the fell. That's what you did when you were scouts, I suppose. And it was just off down there somewhere by a river. I need to get down now, so I'm going to be going down Wallercrag. So we've got the bike, so should be a lot quicker, and it'll be interesting to see what the camera angle's going to be like. Right, I'm going to pack this away and get on the bike. Oh, I had a mishap last night because it was dark and I was cooking. I forgot that was on the bottom of the pot. Put it straight on my stove, and I've just melted it. So I've never had any luck with these. I thought, oh yes, I've got another one because my old one was cracked. But yeah, that's 2 gone. Right, that's it. That's my small bag. The bag's the Talon Velocity. I don't think I said that last night. Yeah, so when I first started camping, I was wondering how you get your weights down so much, and it's every little gram counts, and then you get something like that. I'll quite happily, chuck some more food in there. I've got everything I need for a summer camp, and obviously I've got my electronics. It's 6 a.m. Right, that's it. Everything packed away. This is where I stopped, and there's nothing there. Obviously got my bike, got my bag, and myself. I'm going to take it all off the mountain. Right, it's time to go from lovely peace and quiet to a bit of chaos on the bike. Everything's zipped up. These brakes are going to be horrible. Hopefully the bedding sharpish. I don't think they are going to bed in. I think we're shot. Thankfully we've got a bit of a descent, but I'm starting to grab a little bit now. So hopefully, yeah, right, this is going to be feather the brakes. Normally I'd just go for that, but these brakes are just... Right, that was horrible and squeaky. Right, hopefully when I get some speed up here, these will cook. But I don't think it's going to go slow over these little wet patches. Ooh. Similar to that to get down this bit. Okay, it's hard to see the trail when it's like this. Probably not picking the best light at all. But sometimes it's hard to concentrate first thing in the morning. Oh, at least the brakes have sorted themselves out. God, I'm warm now. Get off the brakes. Getting back on them. That section here, front washed out there. Can afford to get a bit wet now. Just slowing down for this because this rock's right in the right in the way. Oh. If I was out for a longer day, I'd probably cut off and go down Ashness. But today we're going to stick to the plan of going back down. There's the path going off left to Ashness Bridge, and again for more of a descent, kink left and go down there. It's much better. Right, so up there, Bleaberry fell. Right, so like I said before, with this wet grass, it's just not going to be fun on that descent down on the other side. So we're going to take a trail off to the right hand side there. It's mellower, so less fun, but you're not going to be skidding out as much. And as you come to this bit, sort of pick your way through.
and then you're back onto the main trail. Squeaky. And there we go. And we're just going to go straight out onto this road, and then that basically takes us to Keswick. Right, well that's been another successful wild camp with a bit of difference on the mountain bike, and a lightweight pack which I'm still testing out. I think it'll be great for walking and stuff, and also for biking. So we'll see you in the next one.